Hey tubers, it's Drew. Welcome back to my channel. We're out here at the Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City area, Fox Hills, Los Angeles. And we're standing in front of the grave of SHARON Tate Polanski, the famous actress that was murdered by the Manson family anyway, purportedly, and Manson followers, let's say. And I'm out here with my buddy Marcus. How you doing, Marcus?
Hey, how you doing?
And we're both kind of fascinated by this story. I know it's very gruesome. We're not going to talk about all the gruesome details today, but we were just talking to some ladies about the history of this lady and the grave and what happened to her and such. So we just wanted to bring it to you. I'm going to give you a little view of where she's at up on this hill. Very peaceful, beautiful day. Let me go this way. You want to add something, Marcus?
Yeah, they had a 2-hour special on the Charles Manson murders, and they had another special, and SHARON Tate, they said, whenever she walked into a room, she lit up the room. They were talking to a lot of different people, and she was at a party. They actually showed her at some of the parties, and she was just a true, like, movie star. But when she was pregnant, she just wanted to be a mother. She was very humble, and it was like she was in the most important phase of her life, you know, and unfortunately it was cut short. And
you know what I found really strange, Marcus, I don't know if there's any correlation, but you know, her husband Roman Polanski just got through shooting Rosemary's Baby, a movie about devil worshippers and like a cult. And it was really horror. I mean, that was quite a scary movie. And then he comes home and his wife got murdered this way. I find that,
well, here's another correlation.
Like, very spooky. Like, did he kind of unlock the demons by trying to mess with the devil and
definitely,
Satanists?
You know, I believe he did. But they also filmed that movie at the Dakota. And guess what? Who was murdered at the Dakota?
Oh, that was Lennon. John Lennon?
Yeah, he was murdered. They filmed Rosemary's Baby at the Dakota Apartments in New York, and John Lennon was murdered in a little corridor.
I didn't know that.
So you have a correlation there, you know. I believe that I've heard a pastor say, when you're messing with demons or whatever, don't be surprised if a few of them follow you home. And I think Roman Polanski was messing with something that he did not know anything about, and he brought some kind of evil darkness upon him and his family or whatever, you know. And then he ended up doing what he did with that girl, and I just believe he had kind of a darkness to his soul that could have brought this upon his wife, you know.
Yeah,
I believe in that. It's just hard to, you can connect the dots, but it's just hard to kind of, you know, it's not cemented in concrete. You just have to wonder about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of strange. And guys, if you don't know, Charles Manson, somebody used his music, and it was none other than Dennis Wilson and Terry Melcher. Dennis Wilson was the drummer of the Beach Boys, and he befriended Charley and hung out with him and made some promises, they said. And then he introduced him to Terry Melcher, who was Doris Day's son. He was a producer, famous music producer, and Charley played some of the music to Terry Melcher, and Terry Melcher kind of sloughed him off. And then Charles Manson got really mad when they used one of his songs and changed the words to this one song. I'll be doing some future videos regarding this, but the song was called Never Not to Love or something like that, and Charles Manson never got any credit for it, either credit or any money, and that's why he went up to their house and tried to, you know, exact revenge on them. But it turns out that Terry Melcher and Dennis Wilson moved temporarily and stayed in a house in Lake Arrowhead, purportedly. Mm-hmm. And when the Manson family went up there to look for Terry Melcher and his then girlfriend, who was that? That was Candace Bergen was his girlfriend. Oh. That's who they were looking for. And instead they found SHARON Tate and some of her friends, and they were butchered. So that's the story behind that. We think that it's more of a revenge killing than anything at all, really.
Yeah, and then, you know, he loaded up all of these killers on LSD and stuff, and he could choreograph their actions because of, you know, his malicious.
Yeah, Charley seemed to, well, he was very angry at these people, and he didn't have, you know, well, we won't comment anymore on that. You guys can do your research. It's pretty darn gory, but we just wanted to show the, you know, this beautiful.
You know, of all of the murders and the, you know, the LA murders and all the genre that's about that, this to me is the number. This and the OJ, but
Yep.
this is the number one.
Yeah.
Thing. I was like 3 years old when this happened, but I remember in 1972, my brother was locked up, and it was on the news a lot, you know. And I remember driving in the back seat of the car and hearing that his sentence was commuted to life.
Yeah, guys. These guys put the fear into everybody right back then in Bel Air and Beverly Hills. I mean, nobody.
The whole city.
Yeah,
was,
nobody. Yeah, in lockdown, nobody felt safe. You know. So, anyways, that's me, Drew. So
And
Marcus, and stay tuned for more of these kind of videos, exploration and possible cemetery stuff. There's a lot of famous people buried in this cemetery. We also did another one on Bela Lugosi, Dracula, and Rita Hayworth is here, and Charles Boyer is just over there, and
well, Bing Crosby's buried here too.
Bing Crosby, guys. So come on up to Holy Cross Cemetery if you're in the area. Take a look how beautiful this place is. I mean, it's really fantastic. What a day, too. Great day to come out here. Okay, so they're right by the grotto, in case you wondered. That's how you're going to find it. So that's me, Drew. Come on back to California Pickin'. Hit like and subscribe. Hit me up on Facebook, The California Picker.
You do that.
I'll be doing more videos, so shout out to everybody.
Marcus.
There we go. All right, cheers now. Cheers, Marcus. Bye.